If you have a story you'd like to share with Big Town Improv to help inspire our improv, you can leave a message at anchor.fm/BigTownImprov or email us at bigtownimprov@gmail.com. Hello, the listener. Welcome to Big Town Improv. I am Josh Pilch. I'd usually be joined by my co-host, Jesse Moriarty. But this is a different kind of episode. So this one's different, I say. How does this normally go, you ask? Well, I'm glad you did. See, this you have tuned in perhaps for the first time to Big Town Improv. This is an improvised podcast where my co-host Jesse and I will tell true stories out of character, and from that we draw inspiration to improvise a whole episode of original comedy and narrative and all kinds of fun stuff. We have been on a break, much like Ross and Rachel. Actually, that's that's up for debate, I guess. Not about us. We have been on a break. There's no gray area there. Ross and Rachel, though, you gotta watch the show, make your own decisions. That's what's fun about it, you know? But that's not why I'm here. I'm not here to advertise the show Friends, one of the most popular shows ever made that is not currently airing, and hasn't been for some 20 years or so. No. We've been on a break a bit longer than I thought we would, but them's the shakes when you're producing your own podcast. Sometimes we disappear for a while, but not anymore. Not anymore are we going to disappear. No, we are back is what I'm here to say. And we're back with what I'm calling season 2 of Big Town Improv. Yes, that's right. Season 1 is 50 episodes long. No one asked us to do it, but we did it. A 50 episode season. So in order to sort of hype up our new season, I put together this episode, which is a little, which I'm calling Big Town Favorites. So to break it down a little bit more, on a typical episode, once we tell our stories, we'll usually do a montage of short scenes like comedy sketches, basically. And then afterwards, we'll do one long continuous story like a radio play. But this is going to be our favorites of the short sketches. So Jesse and I went through the past year, picked out a couple of our favorite scenes. I wish we could play them all. I wish I could take every single episode, all 50 of them, and just cut them together into one long podcast episode, because they're all our favorites. But unfortunately, we had to pick just a handful that rose to the top. Yeah, was this enough explanation for how a best of show works? Probably not. Let me go into a little more detail. Oh, shoot. I can see I'm running out of time. So I guess we better just jump right in. So what you're going to hear with each of these clips is, since our improv is inspired by our out of character storytelling, I've included some clips of the story that's relevant to the scene that we've chosen. So up first is from our 19th episode. That episode is called Relatable Fancy Clothes and Murder at the Renaissance Fair. But we're, at this moment, a little more interested in the relatable fancy clothes part. This is a good quintessential big town scene, I think. So you're going to hear first Jesse tell of a story that I really enjoy about his childhood winning an award. And then you'll hear it go to a scene. So here's that now.
Yeah, I won an arts award once when I was in second grade, and it was a mixed media painting thing, and I won an award, and I was like, all right, I have to go there dressed as an artist because I'm winning an award for arts, and my parents were like, all right, well, how does an artist dress? And so I had a white 3-piece suit and a straw hat, and I was like,
wait, what?
Yeah. I looked like a skinny 8-year-old Southern kingpin.
I'm curious how you arrived at the idea
that's
sure what
either.
an artist looks like.
I think it was like, well, I mean, this is an awards ceremony, right? So it's a high-end affair. I have to dress nice, but at the same time, like, I have to establish myself as a down-to-earth man of the people. So I assume it was some kind of thinking like that.
Hey there, buddy. Wow. Hey, thanks for meeting me for lunch. I haven't seen it. It's been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well. I mean, but that's life, you know. Busy.
Exactly how I feel.
What are you gonna get? I heard the grilled cheese here was good.
Oh, yes, grilled. Oh, you're serious? You're going to order that common plebeian food? I'm sorry. Let me explain. As you may know, since moving out of our hometown, I'm now a big deal business executive. You could probably tell by the fancy suit I'm wearing.
Well, it does look nice. I was going to compliment you on that.
Thank you. Yeah, feel free to.
It's a nice suit.
Thank you. But, I wasn't sure what's been going on with you exactly. You know, I haven't seen you since the old days. So, and I'm sorry I made fun of your order, but I'll remember now because, as you can see, I have a baseball cap. There we go. And now
That's
you
strange.
can see. Yeah.
If I look at you from the neck down, I'd say you're some kind of out-of-touch corporate bigwig. But if I look at you from the neck up, my inclination is that you're just a regular old Joe, salt of the earth like me.
Exactly. Good. I'm glad that's working. I don't want to lose the truth of who I am, which is
no, of course. Oh, here comes the waiter.
Yeah.
Well, what can I... Oh, sorry. Oh, hey, no, I know you. You were at high school together with me. But now let my gaze drift slightly down. Oh, sir, I'm sorry. What can we serve you today, sir?
I will have the duck l'orange, and my friend here will be having the grilled cheese.
Very good, sir.
It's an interesting restaurant.
And to drink? Gosh, hey, you should remember when we used to get together in the old days and drink ginger ales?
Yeah, I've tried to put that out of my memory. God, the idea of drinking ginger ale. Oh, right, the baseball cap. Yeah, go ahead and order that. But so that I don't confuse the waiter, I'll duck down low in my seat so he can only see the top of me.
Well, what can I get for you there?
2 ginger ales, please.
That sounds mighty fine on a day like this. Hey, it's good to see you in town again.
Yeah, good to see you too. Oh, my back is hurting.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. Right away with the 2 champagnes, wasn't it?
Do both, yeah, please. Well, I don't remember the people from the old town being so good at switching personas that way.
Well, since we are having lunch, I did want to make a small confession to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you remember how last time we talked, I was telling you how I was trying to get into coding?
Yeah.
Well, I finally finished my my app for corn huskers, and it's really exploded.
I'm sorry, Ted. You designed corn huskers?
That's right. Yeah. And so I like to go about in my overalls here, as you can see,
Yeah.
so that everyone doesn't think of me as a out of touch big guy. But I do have my silk top hat here, and just put it on. Just put it on there. So yeah.
First of all, congratulations on Cornhuskers, the #1 app in the world right now.
Thank you. Yes, really shaves a lot of time off husking. Yeah, we're very proud of it.
But perhaps we should have coordinated, because now you have a fancy head and a down to earth body, whereas I have a fancy body and a down to earth head. I'm worried that we're going to hurt the waiter.
Ooh, I didn't think of that. Good. Oh, here he comes again with our drinks.
Okay.
Here we are, sir. I've got a pair of champagne and a pair of... for you, the ginger ale.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, God, he twisted himself in half.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, I think here comes the owner of the restaurant.
Hey, what's going on here?
I'm so sorry. I think your waiter has been hurt. My friend.
Listen up, buddy. I don't like people who make a ruckus in my restaurant, so let me poke you in the what? Oh, excuse me, sir. Of course, the meal is complimentary. But your friend here, I'm going to poke him in the chest, and then I'm going to say, maybe you... dear. What I mean to say is, we apologize for the lack of quality service.
Look, Mr. Restaurant Owner, I'm standing up and looking at you in the eye. I don't appreciate this kind of treatment, okay? It wasn't our fault. I'm just trying to meet with my old friend. It wasn't our fault that something like this happened. It makes me want to look down and spit on your sneakers that you're wearing. And then as I move my eye line back up and I see you're wearing a cummerbund in the middle of your body?
That's right. Yes. You see, I own this small mom and pop restaurant, but I've actually franchised it into a enormous worldwide chain of restaurants. But then I also own a second mom and pop business here. So I try to stagger. So I've got normal, rural, recognizable legs, but a very fancy waist.
Right.
But then back to...
Right. Well, I'm sorry to... I don't quite know how to talk to you. Oh, good news. It looks like the waiter's getting up.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm all right. Sir, that was my fault. I didn't intend to. Let me just... stand back up. Boss! Look, I can't lose this job. It's the only thing Phil, look, it was just a misunderstanding. Maybe I'll clock out early, huh?
Okay, I think he's okay.
All right, maybe we should all just kind of take our hats off or something and
slide out. Yeah.
Oh, it was good to see you again, though.
Yeah, you too. It's nice catching up this way.
Yeah, I wish I could have actually had that grilled cheese sandwich.
So that's how it's done. Cool, very good. But here in Big Town, it isn't always just me and Jesse. No, sometimes we get guests. And never is that more true than in this next clip. That's not really accurate. It's as true as any other clip that features a guest, which a number of these do. So that wasn't quite right of me to say. This clip is from episode 45, House Meeting in the Sinister Office of Dr. Boudoir. So this is a more recent episode. And what I like about this episode is it features two of my oldest and dearest friends, Newt Warner and Steve Gallant, two people that I met in college, much like how I met Jesse in college. Steve and Newt, though, are friends that I made freshman year of college, and went on to spend an unreasonable amount of time with Steve. Steve and I eventually were roommates, and Newt would always live next door to us. We spent a lot of time together. We're still good friends, and it was a real delight to be able to tell stories and improvise with them. This next, you're about to hear Steve tell a little story from our art school days, and then inspires a little scene.
We had a life drawing thing coming up, and we had to make some paper look old.
Oh yes, yes. This is a classic.
Yeah. And so the way that you make paper look old is you tea stain it. And this was pretty big paper, and so we needed a lot of tea, and the way that I guess we decided to tea stain a large amount of paper was to steal as much tea as we could from the cafeteria, fill your bathtub about a quarter of the way, and just throw a handful of tea bags in there and hope that it made tea strong enough to stain this paper. It didn't.
And yes, and I had a different roommate at that time, and I remember it wasn't working, but we didn't want to give up, so we left the paper in the tub with the tea, but we decided to leave a note for my roommate that was basically just like, "The bathtub is full of tea, sorry."
Hear ye, gentlemen, welcome. As you know, as you all know, we are here to
I always want to get louder when you call for quiet.
It's fine. Now listen, you all know why we're here. The British government has placed a massive tax on teas. So, under cover of night, we shall sneak aboard this vessel and dump all the tea into the Boston Harbor, where I will finally be able to complete my art project and dunk my massive piece of paper into the water and stain it.
Sorry,
yes,
Mr.
Madison, what is
Adams? It? Sorry, what'd you call me?
Madison, what is it?
Yes, Adams. Sorry, I thought this was sort of a representational, act of defiance that we throw their chief import into the harbor so that they can't have it and they can't tax us.
Absolutely, yes, definitely. But also, this is an assignment that's worth 30% of my grade in life drawing. So I really
30%.
really need to get it done.
Sorry, is this really the time for life drawing? I mean, we are speaking of revolution.
Yes,
and
well, I mean, since we're all here, perhaps you could give me some constructive criticism on this picture. No,
I don't think we have time for anything like that. We are talking about drafting a constitution for a new country. Wait, why are you raising your hand, John Hancock?
I want to go back over 30%, correct?
Yes, 30% of the entire grade.
Wow.
See?
Yeah, I wasn't aware that it was that much. I'm gonna need to dunk my paper in the harbor too.
There you go.
Wait,
See?
what? Is everyone taking this class?
Well, I was gonna, because there's a lot going on right now, I was gonna kind of, blow this off a little bit. I was gonna turn something in, but I didn't realize it was 30% of the whole thing. That can bump me down, to a D.
This is an important elective.
If I may, gentlemen,
Oh, great. It's Ben Franklin.
that's right. It's me, old Ben Franklin. And I just want to say...
Put that kite down.
Alright, I will. But it's impressive I got it in the air from here. I just wanted to say that the tyrant King George is being left unawares at the moment. But more so, I wanted to say that the foreshortening on your drawing is very strong. But perhaps you could find a bit more contrast if you used some chiaroscuro shading.
That's a good note. Thank you, Franklin. Okay.
What? No. This is not what we're doing. We're talking...
Very productive.
It's not productive.
Oof. Gentlemen, I come with news.
Paul Revere.
Why is it always
That's right.
you who brings the news?
I've got the longest legs.
You should ride a horse.
Listen.
It's okay.
No, I'm, Anyway, I've got word. The professor has bumped the deadline 2 days earlier for the big
I
assignment.
can't do that.
We've got to move quickly if we want to stain our papers in time to get this assignment finished.
Agreed.
What? No, look, we should move quickly, but not for our silly drawing assignments. We need to make a statement.
Excuse me, have you heard that it's worth 30% of
Yes,
the grade?
I've heard that. That's all I've heard.
Look, okay, Madison, we all helped out you when you needed help, finding a way to prevent that egg from cracking when you threw it off a building. We all took our weekend off
Well.
to help you out with that.
All right, but that was a difficult science project,
And it was only worth 15%.
15. Which correct me if I am wrong, is that not half of 30?
Not as much, it's not as high.
I suppose that's true. Oh, all right, fine. We can do this, and you can tea-stain your projects. But let's do this swiftly. Ready, gentlemen?
Ready.
To the harbor.
Wait, why? Well, we should have started the meeting at the harbor, but fine.
It's true.
Oh,
Okay.
there's the British soldier. Let's bluff our way past.
Hello.
Yes, hello. We're just coming by.
Yeah.
Coming by,
Yes,
Onto the boat.
onto the boat at night.
but
At night, yeah. Routine, perfectly
Wait a minute.
above board.
I recognize you.
oh,
Aren't you in Mrs. Hannigan's life drawing class?
Wait, what?
oh, yes, I am actually.
Oh, listen. We need to stain our papers, so we were gonna dump the tea into the harbor. You want in on this?
I don't know. I've been told tea going into the harbor was a big no-no.
Yeah, no, it's gonna cost the British government millions of dollars of income, but it's 30% of our grade.
We got to tell him 30%.
Yes, I got
30%?
I got it, Hancock. 30%. Yes.
30%.
Yes, and the deadline has been bumped up by 2 days. We just got the email.
Oh, this is see, there's this is a pretty cushy job that I landed as a college student.
No,
Being a
agreed.
guard and all for all this tea.
Yeah.
I say, fellow Redcoat, is that John Adams from our live drawing class?
It is. This is a very interesting night.
Oh no, I think we better let him on the boat. We need this. It's for 30% of our grade.
It is 30%.
It's a lot of the grade.
Okay.
Wait, what's this? All the redcoats are joining us?
Well, yes, it's 30% of the grade.
I know it's 30% of the grade.
Listen, let's come to a compromise. Maybe we could do like half the tea. Maybe they won't notice if it's like half.
Okay, I see where you're coming from here. But on the other hand, is that going to be enough to stain all our papers? Everybody brought...
Yeah, we got a lot of paper here. It's a big harbor.
I mean,
I do happen to have all of my paper too, and it's pretty weighty. It's like pounds of paper that we have to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's that nice vellum.
Yeah. I'm just concerned that we'll only get like a light browning rather than like the real staining that we want.
It needs to look old.
This is absurd. We are trying to declare our independence from the redcoats, from the British.
Don't tell him that. That is a regard of the...
Yeah, we're trying to talk our way through. You're compromising the whole thing.
You're compromising the whole thing.
Oh.
Look, I'm trying to fight for independence and also get 30% of my grade. Is that so wrong?
Hey, I want to join in on all this.
I will be happy with a B or above on this one. You know?
Yeah, that would be great.
If we're all talking about what we're worried about, like, I want to keep my job, you know? Like,
I get that.
I want to pass the class and keep the job. But if there's no more tea on the boat, then I think I won't have a job anymore.
Well, here's the thing. They look at your grades, don't they? If you fail this project, you're not going to have a job either way.
They don't.
At least this way, they might not notice.
Your employers don't ever look at your grades. Trust me.
I don't know. I've heard that they do.
Yeah, I've also heard that they do. Would you stop?
Besides, if this assignment comes out good, you can put it in your portfolio.
That's right.
For what?
And then you can get any job that you want.
Yeah, right. Okay. Up next, we got a clip from episode 5, Cockroach Man and the Tigers that are as fast as race cars. We had to include this one. We had to. It's episode 5. It's a really early one. I think it's the one where Jesse and I really kind of figured out what we like to do and what we find funny. And I'm trying to not say find our voice because that seems pretentious, but I think we really found our voice. I really like this scene. We both talk about it a lot. And here it is.
Since that time, I've encountered other mice, in the home where they're not supposed to be. And in my opinion, at least mice acknowledge that they are not where they're supposed to be. Because if you make eye contact, right, they'll turn around and bolt. But a roach will stay there and just be like, "This is my house. You're trespassing. I belong here." You have to actively go after a roach to get him to stop what he's doing.
It's true. Also, do you ever hear that you're not supposed to step on a roach because eggs will come out?
No.
Don't worry, that's a complete urban legend, but I get told it all the time. It's not true. I don't know where it came from.
It sounds like it was invented by a roach.
Yes. It
sounds like...
No, you can't step on them.
You can't step on us. I don't know what to tell you. We'll spray eggs everywhere.
Hey. Buddy.
Yes? You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. The other roach here in this bathroom.
Well, look, there are a lot of roaches. I didn't know you might be talking to me.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Listen, I've been noticing this human.
Yeah, but the huge jerk. He's trying to get rid of us, even though we've been here longer than he has.
Yeah. This is New York City. All these buildings are infested. It's literally impossible to get rid of them. Get rid of us, I mean.
I feel like we are, an essential part of the infrastructure at this point.
Exactly. And here's my point. The human is getting brazen. He's acting like this apartment, this bathroom belongs to him and not us.
Hey, we pay our share of the rent.
That's right. We pay it in
horror.
That's right.
and discomfort.
And you can't put a price on that.
Absolutely not.
I see this guy come in here using the toilet, using the shower, using the faucet. We need to prove to him that we roaches are the true owners of this bathroom.
You know, it's worse than that. Did you hear about what happened to Colleen?
No, what happened?
Stepped on her.
Oh, no.
Stepped on her. Just squished. Completely flattened.
Oh, Carlene, that's too bad to hear. What? So what? This human didn't see the article that we wrote by each individually hopping on one of the keys of a keyboard?
It took a long time, didn't it?
Yeah, took forever.
That's saying that the eggs would be would be spread all over if you step on a roach.
Which, of course, is an insane premise. What kind of animal shoots out its offspring that are inside of it when it gets crushed?
You know, obviously, yes, we were playing a little fast and loose with the truth there, but apparently he looked up on Snopes and found out that wasn't true.
Snopes. You know who writes on Snopes? It's,
Yeah?
It's bees. Bees ramming into keyboards.
Damn it, bees!
I hate bees.
Yeah, they think they're so great because the human life depends on them, and if they disappeared, you know, it would be a complete collapse of the ecosystem.
Right, unlike us roaches, where if we disappeared, people would be more comfortable and no other change.
It's pretty much true. I don't think we take out other kinds of pests.
I don't think we do either. I think we just like places that are wet. Yeah, we're freaks. Anyway.
But look here. But this is our apartment. And
That's
more
right.
than that, it's our building, it's our city, and damn it, it's our country too.
And you're absolutely right about that. And I think what we need to do, Frank, is we got to prove it to these humans. We got to start using the stuff in here before they can.
Carl, you're talking like you got some kind of big plan in mind.
That's right. I do have a big plan. I'm gonna shit in the toilet.
What? But the toilet is very smooth. It's difficult for us to cling to it.
That's just the chance I'm gonna have to take.
But Carl, what if you fall in the toilet? And you're like paddling helplessly, and then one of the humans looks inside and they just freak the holy hell out.
No, freak out. They'll just see that what I was trying to do, and then they'll give up the apartment back to us. They'll probably drop the lease into the toilet.
I see. All right. Let me think. What can I do? Okay. I know. I'm gonna go into the fridge and eat the Easter ham.
Oh, that sounds great. If you get a couple of these other guys around here, maybe you could all lift it up and make it look funny, like it's walking across the floor by itself. And
that'd be pretty wacky, And then like the human would take it away from us, but we wouldn't immediately realize that we weren't carrying it anymore.
Yeah.
Wacky. All right. Okay, so it's pretty clear.
Let's get into position then. It's getting pretty late. It's Saturday night. The human probably gonna come home drunk in a minute.
Man, this guy needs to get his life together. I'll tell you that.
Well, it's New York City. He's probably just at a party.
No.
He has a problem. You're right. I was being nice.
He comes home drunk a lot, Carl. In fact, help me here. We're gonna drag this 12 steps pamphlet and put it on his mantle.
All right, let's do that. Skitter.
There we go.
All right.
Maybe that'll help. But
gosh, are we starting to feel sympathetic to the human after all?
Well, I mean, I mean, he does leave a lot of crumbs and things lying around.
Yeah.
He does, leave on like a single obnoxiously bright light bulb
Yeah, I don't care for that, but here's what I'm thinking. Let's continue with our stated plans, but when I get in the toilet, I'm gonna bring along a list of phone numbers of close friends he should reach out to more often.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And when I eat the Easter ham, I'm gonna go ahead and also pour out the bottle of Jack into the sink.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
All right, let's see. Do you need a boost up there?
I think I got it. Horribly, as you know, we can fly.
I know, it's awful.
It's disgusting.
You know what's the worst thing about
bad.
it? You know what's the worst thing about it is that we don't do it often. We keep it under the vest,
Right. It makes you think like, can they fly? I think they can, but
and then it's 10 times worse when we actually do. When we actually whip it out.
Right. All right. I'm gonna go.
It's like an anime secret technique.
Wait a minute. Did you hear that latch? I think the human's coming home. Quick, places quickly.
All right, come on, guys.
How dry I am. Nobody knows. Oh boy, long night of drinking irresponsibly. Let me just put my keys here on the mantle. What's this? 12-step program. It seems to be covered with small bites. I'll look at that later. I need to take a whiz. That's how I talk, because I have a problem. All right. Zip. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a roach and a list of friends and family I don't talk to enough. God, what a rough night. You know what? I'm just gonna eat the Easter ham right now. All right. Hey, where is it? Oh, what's this?
Come on, we're almost there. Come on.
This way. Oh, it's walking across the floor. All right. Hold on. Come here a minute. There we go. I got it. What? It's a bunch of roaches was carrying it. Oh, man. All this crazy stuff I'm seeing makes me want to dramatically dump out my bottle of booze I have by the... Wait a minute, someone already did it!
I don't know if this is working. Everybody.
Yeah, he's not getting the message.
All right, okay, everybody coalesce into a vaguely humanoid form.
Good idea. Oh, I forgot they could fly.
Hello. We are the roaches who inhabit your apartment. We speak with the voice of the Legion.
What do you want from me?
Tyler, you have a drinking problem and we're concerned.
Oh, okay.
Tyler, your family and friends love you and they're worried about you and you're shutting them out of your life.
Addiction is a disease and you can't get help.
We're a mass of cockroaches hovering in the shape of a man.
We're here to help you. You know, sometimes people listening to this show will tell me, hey, what if you didn't break character and laugh all the time? And I suppose they have a point with me in particular. But I definitely could do it less. But the explanation mainly that I give is that we don't have a live audience. So, we can't follow the temperature of the room other than we have to kind of follow what we find fun. So I think I enjoy kind of dropping the character every now and then to sort of enjoy what's happening. That being said, there was no helping it either way when I realized that for that scene to work, my character needed to want to have the Easter ham that same night. Come on, that really it tickles your funny bone, right? All right, next up from episode 41, this is Lord Gromit, the time-traveling drug-addicted art critic. That's the title. More importantly, this episode features two other of our friends, Dorothy Colp-Serrano and Carlos Serrano, an actual married couple. This was a different kind of episode where we ended up kind of going in depth, talking with our friends about like their history together and as a couple and all that. And we did a lot more conversation, a lot more short scenes. And we got a lot of really nice feedback on this episode. I think it's one of our most popular episodes. And so, yeah, here's a scene from that you'll hear, starting with a story from Dorothy. Do you remember what was the moment when you decided we should be dating?
Oh, I don't know. It's hard for me because there were so many moments. We both had pretty big crushes on each other throughout high school. Mine went kind of back and forth because I had one or two minor crushes on one or two other people, but
of course,
I don't know. I think talking about just Naruto that first time, and also I asked you for advice about Jeff because I had sort of a crush about Jeff, and you were just so sweet about it, and you were so oh, you're so great, you're so cute, he'll love you, you should definitely just tell him.
That's so nice.
Oh, and you wrote that story, and I think you wrote it for Elise. I think somebody. You may not have written it for her, but I think you wrote it with her in mind. Elise was one of his girlfriends in high school. I think he actually dated more than I did, and it was this really romantic little one shot about a couple and their first time and stuff. And I got to beta read it, and I remember just being so jealous of whoever
technical term.
Yeah, whoever he gave this to, and I remember just being I remember seeing you with Elise and being that's not right.
Oh, Brad. Can I just say, it's really great how you and I can give each other advice like this about our individual crushes and people that we like. Don't you think, Brad?
I am in total agreement, our fella. I think that having someone who I can use as a sounding board about my various crushes is an extremely helpful thing in terms of relationship advice. For example, recently I have developed a new crush on the lady who works at the Cold Stone Creamery.
Fucking Tiffany, yeah. She's nice. You should go for it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because I think she might be slightly out of my league, since she works at the Cold Stone,
Oh, Brad, she's not out of your league. You're so just wonderful and charming and nice. Your eyes are like beautiful blue pools, and Tiffany would have to be a fucking moron not to notice that. Anybody would be a fucking moron not to notice what a beautiful, perfect specimen you are, Brad.
Oh, yes, I suppose you're right. Well, here we are walking past the Cold Stone now. Let's Let's stop inside.
When did we turn this way?
I'll just open the door and enter into the establishment.
Oh, we're going in. Fun.
Welcome to Coldstone. How can I help you guys today?
Hello, Tiffany. You remember Barfella, of course.
Marcella, hi. Yeah, I think I saw you over at that Shipley's the other day getting those donuts.
Nope.
You got a lot of them. They were really.
Nope.
I mean, no offense though. Like you load up on that chocolate, girl. I get it. I had like a spoonful of it earlier of chocolate ice cream, and I'm. Oh my god.
I don't think that was me. I don't think that was me.
Are you sure?
But Barfella, you often have texted me late at night, telling me of your love of chocolate, and I have reciprocated.
I thought that would have been private.
That is so cute that you guys do that. I love that.
Isn't it?
I love
it's kind of like
between
a thing between the two of us.
It is.
We just have so many things together. Isn't that true, Brad?
It is very true. It's extremely true, and I'm very grateful to have Barfella in my life. But I have a confession to make. I did not come into the...
Oh, you're going to do this in front of me. Fun.
Well, I didn't come into the Cold Stone today out of a desire for ice cream.
It's not for you, is it? You're doing this for
No,
Barfella.
no,
You're getting her ice cream. We can do a special for you. We're doing a couple special right now. That if you get one, you get the other half off, and you get some free heart-shaped cookies with that. We've just partnered with a lovely bakery that's down the street, and you get free ones with this. And then we sing you a little jingle. Obviously, I can totally do that. Or Marge back there can do that if you want. I mean, I get it. I don't. It's whatever. I don't mind. If
we got a couple, Tiffany.
Yeah, Marge, we got a couple. It's Barfella and Brad. It's Brad and Barfella. I told you about them. Aren't they cute?
You've made an amusing misinterpretation of the situation, which I'll be only too happy to clarify for you.
We don't have to. We can get free baked goods from this.
Please excuse me and Barfella for a moment as we duck behind this sign. Barfella, what do you do?
Hide. They know we're here.
What are you doing, Barfella?
I don't know. She made a mistake. I mean, I guess it's an easy mistake to make. Maybe we seem like a couple, and so why not just reap the benefits and then maybe think about why we seem that way and
now, Barfella, you know I am always willing to participate in harmless scams to get free ice cream.
Wait, is that what's happening here?
Quiet, you can't hear us.
Are you baiting me? Are you baiting me so that you can get free cookies? Is that what it is? Did Deborah tell you about this? She told you that I needed to meet my quota for today, so she was going to have you come over here and get these cookies. I can sell these by myself. Thank you very much, Deborah.
You see what you've done, Barfella? You've caused, in your efforts to help me get a relationship with Tiffany, you've driven a wedge between us. A wedge, Tiffany.
Darn! What a mistake I made. Oh well, guess we'll have to just keep walking on out of the Cold Stone. Just you and me together.
You should step out from behind this sign and tell Tiffany the truth.
You're gonna make me do that?
I mean, I'm not going to make you. I have no actual power to make you do anything.
So are you going to get some ice cream or what? Because, I can't give you the deal
Tiffany,
if you're...
Patience.
And I don't want to give you this advice, but you should not talk to her that way if you want to date her.
Barfella, I think your boyfriend is, a little controlling. Do you want to talk? Do you want to come back here? The boss is never here. We don't even see the boss.
Join her behind the ice cream counter.
Hold on, I'm gonna come right back here.
If you're having some problems, girl, you can come back here. Marge is back here. We can we have plenty of ice cream. Marge, Barfella needs some ice cream.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that Marge, John Smith back there?
It is.
Oh, my little friend who follows me around. I always think of her as just a close friend and nothing else. Hi, Marge. How are you?
I'm fine, I guess.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Marge was just telling me the funniest story about you, Barfella. Marge, tell her. We were just talking about you.
Me, Marge?
Perhaps we should refocus this onto me. Brad!
Now, Brad, do not make me call the mall security guard over there, okay? Because me and Dale get along really well, and I do not mind cashing in the favors he owes me, okay? Do not make a scene.
Don't throw me out of this cold stone again, Tiffany. I've had enough of it. I'm a paying customer, and I deserve to be able to treat the employees in whatever manner I see fit.
Well, are you going to buy some ice cream? Yeah, you tell him, Marge.
Tiffany, were you calling for me? I heard my name come out of your voice, and my heart went aflutter because we're friends.
It's Dale. The 8-foot mall security guard.
That's right. I'm 8 feet tall.
Dale, could you bend down just a little bit? I can barely see you up there. Dale, this...
Why does he make a creaking noise?
This dude is harassing a lovely customer of ours who just wants to get some ice cream and talk, and he had the nerve to talk back to us when we told him to calm down. He is making us very uncomfortable, and I have told him that if he does not stop in these ridiculous harassment actions, that I am going to have him removed. Do you think you could talk to him?
And he doesn't appreciate a good woman.
He doesn't.
That's not illegal.
Hold on, Brad. I know you from school.
Yes, it's a small town and we all know each other, Dale.
Why do you keep coming in here and talking to Tiffany like this?
Because, well, can I level with you man to man, Dale?
All right, sure, what?
The truth is, I have a bit of a crush on Tiffany, and my dear friend Barfella advised me...
Oh, you have a crush on Tiffany. Okay, that's nice.
Now, I'm here. Now remember that if you were to use your position as security guard to remove me from the premises for ulterior motives, that would be unethical, Dale.
Yeah, that'd be the wrong thing to do. I wouldn't want to do something like that.
Oh my God, Dale, I forgot. I've got new pictures of my kittens that I meant to show you. So while you're here, look, here's Sparky. Isn't she cute?
There are other things going on
and
here.
There's no. Dale, you should just come around behind the counter. You know that I want.
Well, all right, here I come. Well,
that's it. I'm buying ice cream, and you have to listen. I'm getting the mint chocolate chip,
it's me, chocolate ice cream. You want to get mint chocolate chip? Oh, how nice for you.
Yeah, sorry, we've been really trying to deal with that, but she's just really heartbroken for the fact that mint chocolate chip. It's summer, so mint chocolate chip is really popular right now.
No. I need to take a minute here. Dale is 8 feet tall, which is unusual, but not exactly outside the realm of possibility. However, and everything else that has occurred has been whimsical, but not impossible. However, I've just been spoken to by this chocolate chip, and I am reevaluating my entire understanding of reality right now. I would like to know...
That kind of sounds like a personal problem, Brad. I think that you should see someone about that, and that's not me. So if you're not going to get some of this ice cream, you can go.
Does the mint chocolate chip also talk?
I don't know. Let's ask it.
I'm not interested in you.
Next up, episode 32, The Godfather of Hell's Kitchen and the Ace Reporter's Scorpion Sting. This one features another friend from college, as they all are, Kevin Finer. Kevin shared with us a story about a job he had working at a dog groomer.
The owners, it was co-owned by two gentlemen who, they were, I guess originally in their business partnership, they were romantic partners as well as business partners. But when I got hired, they were no longer romantic partners.
No.
So
But they were still in business
they
together.
still owned the business together. It actually took me about a month or two to really figure that out, which was kind of funny because, like, basically, the one guy was always in the mornings and the other guy always was in the nights, and I covered the shift in between their crossover. Thus, they would never have to see each other.
Thank you for coming into the interview on such short notice.
Yeah. Thank you so much for calling me in. This is a big opportunity for me. I'm happy to meet with you.
Oh, good. Yeah, so you have a lot of graphic design experience?
Mm-hmm, that's correct.
Yeah, I see that on your resume here. Now, how much experience do you have in mediating people who are at the very end of their relationships?
I'm sorry, come again?
I see here you're proficient in Photoshop, Illustrator, wonderful. How do you think you do, dealing with two people who, well, frankly, no longer can stand the sight of each other and really need that buffer?
I mean, I don't really see how this is relevant at all, but, I am a child of divorce.
Wonderful. I guess I should be upfront here. I opened this company with my romantic partner, and we are working through a separation right now. But I'm
sorry to hear.
We still have to work together, but we were hoping that whoever we hire can sort of act as that kind of a buffer between us as we get our work done.
Well, I mean, how exactly would that be, a buffer? What would the responsibilities be?
I mean, it's not a lot, really. Come in.
Get out of my office! It's,
I'm interviewing the new prospective employee.
It's 4 o'clock. And that means I'm running the business and you're just a civilian.
Okay.
Should I go now?
No. This is what we want you for. You're hired, by the way.
Really? Thanks.
I didn't agree to that. If he's still here and the interview's not over, then I'm finishing the interview.
Okay. Fuck me for thinking that you would want me to finish it so I could take one thing off your plate, like you always complain I don't do. And look, these are sort of the kind of things that we would want you to sort of step in and like maybe make this go better, because we are not handling this well, as you can see.
If you could take stuff off my plate, it would be great if you could do it without fucking up.
Listen, if the job is still mine, I can try to mediate. I can help you guys.
I realize I'm still behind the door, but do you have any skills with client relations? Would you be able to talk a client down if they over budgeted?
If they, I mean, I never did anything like that before, but I could try.
Okay, that's an honest answer, and I like to hear that. And could you possibly tell Andrew that he's a betrayer and a completely unreliable mama's boy?
Fuck my cock, Brad!
Andrew, Brad wants me to tell you that you're an unreliable mama's boy.
I heard him. Let me look at the resume. Brian.
Sorry, what wasn't this what I was hired to do?
I know, but the thing about being a mediator is that sometimes you're going to be the inadvertent, third-party target. We're extremely unhealthy in our breakup.
Yes, this is extremely toxic.
Yeah.
A lot of hostility will, end up falling on you, and I want you to understand that that's not your fault.
It definitely
it's a reflection on us, is what it is.
Really, we're doing terrible.
Now, I was wondering, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Do you want to come in the office?
Not while you're still in there.
Okay, I'm going to step out of the office, okay?
For another drink? I bet that's what it is.
Okay, if I want to have a drink or two at the end of my workday,
or 6 or
that.
7.
I'm an adult!
Should I leave?
No, Brian, no, we need you.
Again, this is the vital part of this job is mediating these two extremely belligerent people who used to be very happy together.
Are you referring to yourself, sir?
Yes, I am.
He always does this. That's his way of acting like he's not the problem. Oh, these people who are so passive-aggressive.
Wow, Andrew. Wow.
Wow, Brad.
At least I didn't post a vague book post about how my relationship was crumbling, as though I couldn't fucking see that because we're friends on Facebook.
You know what?
Do you guys have any Photoshop I could do, or?
Actually, yes. If you look, here's a quick test for you. So, as you can see in this photo, the photographer kind of overexposed it. How would you tackle that?
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
The photographer.
Brian. I'm sure you can guess who maybe the photographer is.
Yeah,
I don't want to guess.
The photo is really bad. It's a badly taken photo, but obviously we can't take it again because the same photographer would probably just do worse, So,
Well, I can adjust the levels and the contrast, and we can get that where it needs to be.
I like what I'm hearing here.
Now, that is the right thing to do in this instance.
Now let's talk about compensation. You can imagine you just from spending a few minutes between us, you can see why clients would not want to go to this company. So a lot of that is going to be on you. I realize your specialty is graphic design, but there is going to be a very significant customer relations aspect of this because you're going to have to fix a lot of the shit that Andrew breaks just in the course of his daily.
Fuck you, Brad. Fuck you.
Wow. So when can you start?
So I know I said I needed this job, but I don't know if that's true anymore.
Yeah, no, I can't even blame you. I wouldn't.
This is not a good environment. That makes a lot of sense. It shows.
Well, thank you guys so much for understanding, and I hope everything works out with you two.
Yeah, sure. I'm always very understanding of people's issues. And
sure.
Fuck off! And next up, we got episode 9. And that episode is called Sexy Monopoly and the Invisible Boy. Another one of my early favorites. I like this whole episode a lot. And in no small part due to the wonderful guest we had, Hilary Webber, who was our first guest improviser of the whole series. I believe she commented on a post about the podcast, and it made me think, oh, cool, I don't have to feel awkward asking old friends to do this. And I'm so glad she agreed. This is a really fun episode. Hilary tells us a good amount in that episode about her experience playing Dungeons and Dragons. Jesse is also a big D&D head. I'm a fan, though I haven't played all that much. So we're going to jump in now to Hilary telling a story about her D&D group in college.
So I had a pretty small D&D group in college, and we had like the token slut. I don't know. Do you guys have this in your
Whoa.
D&D groups? You have.
Okay, now that I think of it, yeah.
Yeah, you have the character who turns everything into a sexual thing. Like, they, when a ride on their skill chart becomes, like, a very sexual thing, and anytime they want to, talk to somebody, they're like, oh, I want to, convince them with my charisma, and then I want to fuck them right away.
Hey, guys, thanks for coming to my game night.
I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty stoked. I was very pleased to receive the Evite.
Good. I'm glad.
Really nice.
Yeah. So what are we going to play? Have you picked a game for us?
I have. Well, you guys are going to groan, but I pulled out the old Monopoly board.
You were right.
I predicted it.
I groaned.
But listen, I play Monopoly. I mean, the thing is, I feel like it gets a bad rap, but I feel like there's a lot of room for expression in this game. For example, guys, choose your tokens. Which one? Are you
I'm gonna be the little hat.
Little hat, Hilary.
I'm gonna be the dog, of course.
Dog. Okay.
You always do the dog every time.
Yeah. Well, that's all right because that's her thing. She's dog, and that's how we express ourselves. I am going to be the sexy thimble.
Why is the thimble sexy?
Well, this is kind of how I play Monopoly. I play Monopoly sexy.
I do find money very attractive. Can you tell me?
Yeah, see?
Okay, roll it back a moment here, because... all
right.
As far as I'm aware, the rules of Monopoly are pretty straightforward. You can't sexy the dice to give you a better roll, or you can't seduce the banker or anything.
Yeah, but you can do some things to get out of jail free.
Hilary is on my side. I like.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna be the banker, okay? And I'm just. All right. I want you to know I'm not gonna deal with any nonsense here, okay?
All right.
So you roll first, Thimble.
Okay, here I go.
Okay, you pass go, so here's $200.
Wait, do you get $200 when you start on go? That's not important. Okay, and I've landed on Magnolia Avenue.
Okay, do you want to buy it?
Why don't you tell me, big boy?
What?
Hey, you want to get out of here?
No, I'm running a bank. I'm a businessman. Do you want to buy
this? I'm trying to play the game. Yeah, I'll buy it.
Okay, it's 150.
Okay, here you go. I guess it's Hilary's turn now.
50 back. Okay.
All right, give me the dice.
All right, and yeah, we'll see. Let's see what her dog's personality is when she rolls.
It's gonna take me further than you.
Okay.
Oh look, I got doubles. Does that mean anything?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it controls how many spaces you go. So yeah.
All right, give me a second here. It takes me a while.
You land. You're on the community chest, so you have to pick a community chest card here.
Mm-hmm.
You mean this chest? Is that what you're going for?
Oh, she's unzipping.
Okay, you're both doing sexy now, and I'm not entirely happy with that. Okay.
You said it was for the community.
Why would that be? I'm gonna pick one for you. Okay. Here it is. Okay. Can I stop? Josh, could you write new community chest cards?
I don't know. Why don't you read it?
Fine. This says you have successfully seduced Uncle Pennybags, and he is now your sugar daddy. Collect $100. So I guess here's that. This is handwritten in Sharpie, by the way, with a very crude drawing of what you're doing to Uncle Pennybags.
Yeah.
The visual aid is really helpful.
Yeah, you're twirling your finger on his big mustache.
Yeah, that's not all that's happening in the picture, but that's all we're going to say about it.
Okay,
All
Jesse,
right.
your turn.
Okay, I'm going to roll, and I'm just gonna do whatever the dice tell me. Here we go.
We've all done that.
What? Okay, I go directly to jail, but I don't even. I'm not even upset about that. I'm just gonna put the little top hat in the jail, and I'm not gonna attempt to seduce my way out of prison.
Oh, that's okay. You're not going to be the one doing the seducing.
Yeah.
I'm very uncomfortable with the direction that this game of Monopoly has gone. Can I tell you guys that?
Can I be honest with you, my friends?
Yes, please.
When I introduced the idea of sexy Monopoly, I did forget that there's a jail in it. And as soon as I remembered, it did make me nervous.
Okay. This is a weird game night that you invited me to, and you've somehow managed to make it worse than Sexy Candyland from last week.
Oh, come on! Sexy Candyland was fun.
There's not even characters or distinct in Candyland.
No characters. What about Sexy Queen Frostine?
All right, look, it's your turn again, Josh, so just roll the dice.
Okay, all right. And I've rolled, and here I go to
Boardwalk. Okay, you don't have enough money to buy that one. Okay?
Yeah, I rolled like a 40.
Can I tell you that I'm also upset about you putting new dice into this game? Adding dice that one of which just randomly has 40 dots on it. So
all right, Boardwalk. This is
you can't buy it, so there's nothing you can do on your turn, I guess, because you don't have enough money.
Oh, I'm not so sure about that.
He doesn't have enough money?
Oh, Mr. Banker, thanks so much for finding my dog. Wink, wink.
You're welcome.
Did you notice anything interesting about my dog?
Why don't you tell me?
Why don't you show him?
Okay, you know what?
Hilary, be a sexy dog.
Why is okay? Look, I'm in prison, so here's what I'm gonna say. If you guys bust me out of jail, then I'll slip you the deed for Boardwalk. That's right. I just turned your sexy Monopoly into heist Monopoly. Now you gotta break me out of jail.
All right. All right. Sounds good.
It worked in the Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen that.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Guard. Wanna see my dick?
All right, I'm gonna roll and see what the guard says here. Okay. Yes, he does.
Wow, that's never worked before.
Yeah. Well, your dice, the dice you put in this thing have a lot of different functions, apparently.
Yeah, it landed on guard.
Yes, I want to see your dick, which is weird. Again, you put a lot of strange things on these dice. Okay, so the guard accepts your dick as a nice one and lets you into the jail. You're now in the prison, but yeah, you still. Okay.
Oh my! Looks like my dog has. What's your attention now?
Okay. Here come the guards. They're gonna arrest you for breaking into this prison.
God, what a sexy dog!
I don't see how that's. What? And when
Jesse, can I ask you a question? Who's weird? Who's weird here? Hilary and I both are enjoying a game of sexy Monopoly. You're the only one who can't get behind it.
Well, okay, but Hilary is the sexy dog because she picked the sexy She picked the dog token, but you're a thimble.
You said it was sexy.
Am I supposed to be picturing a thimble with a dick here? Is that what's happening?
Well, yeah, you didn't see how I modified the token?
Oh, God.
All right. We had to end with this one. This is from episode 49, which is titled 1 Year of Big Town. We did a big 1 year celebration. I can't believe we actually put this out for a whole year and are diving in to do even more now. But we did, and I asked a bunch of people who had already been on if they'd like to come back and all come on one single episode for a big, stupid mess of of fun improv-ness. So this episode features me and Jesse, of course, but it also features, for the first time on this best of, you'll be hearing Mimi Chiu, John Dorsey, and Jacob Giddens, and as well as the return of Hilary Webber and Steve Gallant. This scene, this was a real loosey-goosey episode, so I won't be putting in any conversation before this. I'm not even sure what conversation inspired this exactly. It's just a simple premise of a busy store during the Christmas season. Hilary initiates, and the rest of us just go nuts. And it was really fun.
Oh, another day at the mega store. This is the worst part of the year. I hate the holiday rush. People are so needy.
Excuse me, do you have scented candles?
Excuse me, do you have candled scents?
Yes, we have scented candles and we have candid scents. They're on aisles 10 and 11 respectively. Are you looking for any particular scents, sir?
Yeah, I want cedar.
I want pine.
No, cedar.
Pine. I want you to throw out all the cedar so I can get pine.
Sorry, I'm just...
It sounds as if you two have very differing needs and almost like your needs of candles are completely opposite.
Yeah, but we don't know each other, so it's fine. We'll just buy
I've never met this guy in my life.
I was going to say, I'm just a trainee, but that's fine if you guys want different things.
Thank you for giving me the candle. I'm paying and leaving now.
I want my attention.
Boy, you're really great with the customers, I gotta say.
I try to keep patient even though they get needier and needier every Christmas. I don't know what it is about the holidays, man.
Well, surely they're not going to get increasingly needier with each person who comes in.
That's not possible.
I wouldn't think so. Yeah.
Excuse me, do you all work here? Help you? Yeah, do you all work here?
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, I'm looking for a sense of purpose.
Ooh.
Sense of purpose?
You guys have a sense of purpose?
That is...
excuse me. Do you have a purpose of sense?
Wow.
Again, sir, the scents are on aisle 10.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Wow, good.
Oh yeah,
good
thank
job.
you so much.
Purpose.
Good job with
Do we
him.
have that? Is that the new Apple product? I
Oh
don't
yeah,
remember what
please
that
tell
is.
me that's the name of an item and not what I thought it was, which is an abstract idea.
Oh no, I found it. It was on aisle 10. Yeah, it's right here. Thank you so much for your help.
So why did you ask?
I just wanted to know if you had it.
Of course we have it. It's in your...
Excuse me. Hello. I'm looking.
How can we help you, sir?
I'm looking for a stuffed animal that has the face of my deceased father and offers me a series of increasingly enticing temptations that I must not take.
Excuse me! I'm looking for a deceased father that has the face of a stuffed animal!
I'm gonna have to look this one up in the computer.
Okay, I'll wait!
I'm sorry, did you say you were looking for your deceased father with the face of
A
a stuffed
deceased
animal?
father! A deceased father.
I would still like to know about my stuffed animal.
Can you help me find a deceased animal with the face of a stuffed father?
Okay, so we're looking
Excuse
for a
me,
stuffed
excuse
father with
me.
the face of a deceased
Can
animal.
you help me
Is
find
that
a
right?
scented candle?
The scented animals are on aisle 10, and the deceased fathers are on aisle 11.
Are they pine scented?
I'm not sure you're going to be so happy with the scents on aisle 11, but you can try, but that's why we've got the candles. We've had so many requests for the stuffed animals and the deceased fathers and the stuffed fathers and the, we can't keep the candles in stock. Have you seen the aisle? Have you seen what a mess it is?
Well,
look at that.
Really you're not getting a good Yelp review from me.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go on the big website and order one of them for cheaper than I could get it here. So there you go.
Wait a minute, sir. Are you saying the big website, sort of like how TV commercials have to say the big game when they're talking about the Super Bowl because it's copyright?
Yeah.
Why?
I guess, okay, this is a little embarrassing, but I did forget the name of the website.
Oh my god,
I got
these
bookmarked.
customers. I don't know how you deal with them.
Excuse me, can you raise my infant son to adulthood and then return him to me?
Hi, I'm the infant son.
There you go. He can talk, but he's still very young.
Oh, well, look at him. Isn't he cute?
Thank you, I'll just leave him here.
Okay, that's great. Welcome to day 1 of your training.
Hi.
Just follow me.
Do you know how to
Yes,
make a
sir?
deceased father?
The other thing that was cool about that episode is Mimi Chiu, who you heard at the very end there, is a friend of mine from here in New York. They're a really, really good animator. You may, if you don't already know the name. And that was the first time they ever did any kind of improv whatsoever. And really killed it. That last line is extremely funny to me. The other cool thing about that episode and all the others is just how much I got to talk and play with so many old friends. Yeah, Jesse and I feel really lucky to have this show and to get to do this, especially considering we were all locked down inside for the better part of over a year. We didn't know that was going to happen when we decided to make the podcast. Despite what some people suggest, we did not know the pandemic was going to happen. I can't stress that enough. Big Town did not cause COVID. Is that fun to joke about? I don't know. So that's our first Big Town favorites. I'd like to put together a few more of these. Maybe we'll get some more out there in the future. But yeah, starting next week, we got season 2. We got all kinds of exciting things coming up with that. So yeah, follow Big Town Improv on any kind of social media. I'm usually most active on Instagram. As always, the music you heard on this episode was composed and performed by Steve Wilder Blumenthal of wilderbluemusic.com, an old friend of mine who I'm still so glad I got to work with and get to listen to his music every week as long as Big Town is going. So I guess all there is left to say is, well, from Big Town to your town. Bye. Ooh, it's nice just hearing my voice loud and clear saying bye like that. Maybe I could do this whole thing without Jesse. Yeah, just one guy improvising alone. That's gonna be real good to listen to.